Hi, my loves. It's Emily Raw coming in for another transmission from the river. Sans video, but with voice. I'll be back on the grid tomorrow evening. So enjoying these last moments of being next to the river, in the woods, and in nature for now. Today I'm contemplating the archetype of the Weaver in Dreamwalker, which is our sixth archetype and is the archetype of the artist who is constantly translating a vision and a dream through their willpower into waking reality to alter reality and to bridge the dream medicine and the mundane waking world together into one tapestry. And the Weaver as an archetype holds so many keys to the entire universe. For those of you who are listening who are actual weavers, those of you who knit or sew or embroider or bead or make baskets, you will understand that meditative process that a weaver goes into as they count different patterns or meditate on through rhythm and repetition. Create patterns that end up making manifest something from nothing. And even if you're not a weaver, like a crafts person who works on, crafts or arts, you may be a builder. You may be a craftsperson in the sense of you're a carpenter or you are an architect, a builder, a landscaper, a gardener. A creator, someone who has an idea, imagines something and thinks, what would the practical steps be in this reality to take to make manifest that in which idea I've had? And the idea is beginning in the ethers, and then the mind, kind of grasping from the ethers the idea, and through the Shen, the fire of the heart, through the hands making manifest into the physical world, into the earthen world, that idea. And that's the path, path from the dream to the waking life. So in Weaver Week, we're going to be talking about this archetype. We're going to be meditating on this archetype, how it shows up in our life. We're going to do some journey work, and then we're going to share our dream stories as medicine for the community with each other, with the lens of being inspired to create art based on what dream information, what information's coming from dreams. So whether you have very specific dreams and very specific processes for ways that you want to, create a film that's based on the dream story, or a painting, or whether you just have a wisp of your dreams. I always dream of pools of water. We'll start there, draw a very simple sketch of a pool of water. Or write a song about that pool of water. Or do a dance about that pool of water. Write a poem about it. Wear a color that reminds you of it. Eat foods that come from that water in your imagination. The sky's the limit. The Weaver, though, is interested in these things. Like the Weaver's like, oh, I dreamt of the color turquoise yesterday. I'm going to paint turquoise into my painting today. The Weaver goes, ooh, the synchronicities kept showing me owl yesterday. I think I'll work with owl medicine today in the song that I write. And notice what happens when you do this. When you start making art from the creative muse of your own dreams, watch what happens. Watch what happens inside your body. It's an incredible phenomena. It's an incredible vital phenomena when you act upon the inspiration of the dreams. And let's say you have the most random dream. It's like a kitten riding a turtle through a mall, and Debbie Gibson is playing. I don't know. That's just what I came up with in my mind. That's a funny scene. It might be surreal. It might not make sense to you, but if you make art out of that, it's like it makes meaning. Because the art is so subjective, it makes meaning out of the random, right? It makes it, and then your community gets to witness it and identify with it or not. Be like, that makes me feel funny. That makes me feel inspired. That reminds me of this or that. it's fuel for the creative fire of those in our community when we share our own visions and dreams. And if you struggle with coming up with new ideas, you're standing there at the blank canvas and you're like, I don't even know what to paint right now. I have no idea. Well, go ahead and remember a dream. Go ahead and remember a dream. It could be from long ago. It could be from last night. It could be one of the biggest dreams you ever remember. You could close your eyes and suddenly remember something you thought you totally forgot. It could be a wisp. It could be a novel, long story. It's up to you what you resonate with, but draw from it. No pun intended. Draw from the dream. Draw from the dream and look at it and share it and see what happens. Because I believe part of the function of dreaming itself is for this purpose, is for this exact purpose.